And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Atlanta Braves. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Matt Olson.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you've got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs. Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout-to-walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Kicks and deals. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The lefty fires. That one fouled off. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. McCutchen measures 5 feet 10 inches, 37 years young. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. First pitch just misses. Fried, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies on the run, throw to first, in there safely.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
So, man aboard, Brian Reynolds here. Blasted a solo homer yesterday, the only run they were able to score. Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. To third, the tag out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong as a really nice throw came into third.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the second game of the series. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, out, and that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt, got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Mitch Keller. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Acuna retired. One down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, you're not like completely aware because you're really focusing on your approach. But I think when you know about a team and how they can be sloppy and as it plays out in a ball game, you're more intent on saying with 2 strikes, I got to make sure that I put the ball in play, because even if I don't get a knock, there's a chance they commit an error and it leads to us scoring more runs.
Ozzie Albies now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Ball.
Off the mark there, and a count even 1-1. 1 out, bases empty.
That's
Wouldn't
a ball.
chase that time.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And
Ball
that's in the
3.
dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
And there's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The first baseman.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And the batter now, Matt Olson, right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. Swings through that one for strike 1.
As a pitcher, you don't want to throw him get me over fastballs just for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate.
Albies at first, 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires. That's outside. Now 1-2. Got him. 2 down.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's Austin Riley. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. That one is upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Outside low, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
And that one upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Michael Harris up next. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Scoreless after 1. Back at Truist Park, top of the second, at the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. And he deals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
That misses, and a count 1-2. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue, you better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Ripped on a line. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down.
That is the first baseman, number 24.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. And now it's even up. Second inning here, no score. In the air, center field. Harris makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 12.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Slider ties him up, struck him out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value And the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
1-0.
Ball one, no strikes. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Keller, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, cutter, a sinker, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. The line and the pitch. That misses, and the count is 1-2. And another ball. The line to kick the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Jared Kelnick.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And a foul ball. And the righty deals.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
The wind to the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And the Braves go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now, Henry Davis. The pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. Just off the inside edge. The lefty, the 1-0. And another ball. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The pitch. Tapped out in front of the plate. Fires over to first. And one away at the top of the third.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And a foul ball. Davis, the runner at second with 1 away. Next pitch is outside. kicks and fires. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Liover Peguero. Edge of the zone, called a strike. Going 1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Pirates leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Atlanta, and now it's going to be David Fletcher.
David Fletcher.
Keller back to work. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Trying to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. The 1-2. Check swing, and he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reynolds makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Max.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Max Fried.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
In the air to left center. Reynolds trying to get there. He's there. He's got it. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. Warning track. Whoa. And you can touch them all, baseball man. A massive home run. That's his 3rd home run of the series. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. The guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Base is empty with 2 away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. He'll score easily. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. And downstairs. That's in there. And the count even at 1. Olson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. Pitch misses, and a full count now. Michael Harris to bat next. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 2 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Andrew McCutchen. Here comes a pitch. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. Outside low. And now it's 3-2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
High fly ball out to left field. Kelman on the move. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Reynolds, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Reynolds in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 2-0. Bases empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball.
Rio.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Slings to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, O'Neill Cruz.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, O'Neill Cruz. 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball, Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bucks go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. And the right-hander back to work. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. 0-1 down. Bounced out to short, Aguero. On to first, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, the catcher,
Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-1. And ball 1.
1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And the pitch. On the ground to first. And it goes just foul. 1-2 now. And that's outside. Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And the inning is over. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
The pitch. Foul ball there.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
On the ground to short. Tosses across to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there. Strike one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
One down, base is empty. That one close, rule the ball. And 1-1.
Strike.
Bounce to the right. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Pirates, the catcher, Henry.
And here's the catcher, Henry Davis.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves. Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Bounce to third, Riley. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 2-0. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's David Fletcher. Keller back to work. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Max Fried next up for the Braves. Fly to left his first time. Bunts it in the air. In plenty of time to first, out on the sac bunt.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Here's Acuna now. He's already homered in this game. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Man at second. Just missed.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
The 2-1.
Ball.
Righty delivers. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Way outside, and that's ball one.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Fletcher, the lead runner at second. Acuna at first. One gone. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offer in there for a strike. 2-2 now.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. 2 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. All set for the top of the 6th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. And here it comes. Fouled off. He was late. Kicks and deals. Fastball for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's down and in. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Brian Hayes.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. I love the approach of the pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. And there's a ball. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one sliced foul. Pitch misses. 2-1. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
One gone runner at first. Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. And he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1. at the belt and fires.
Ball.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the second game of the series. Next pitch is outside.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 away.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Now here is Brian Reynolds.
That's out.
Just missed. Aguero off of first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Tag. Save. Stolen base. Darno too late with a throw. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And that's a base hit around third. He'll score, and the Pirates tie the game. It's 2-2.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. There's a strike. Up the middle. They take the force out, and that is the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Roansy Contreras.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Austin Riley. Goes 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment and get back on track. His team needs him.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strike.
And a good eye there. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Ryan Barucki, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Holderman, a right-hander, loosening up as well. on the ground. Gonzalez. And that quickly 2 away.
The catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Travis d'Arnaud. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball.
All tied
One
up
strike.
here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Into center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first, Jared Kellner digs in now. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
0-1.
d'Arnaud, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
And delivers outside.
1-1.
Lined into right, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Braves strand 1. Score remains 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7 at the plate for Pittsburgh. Rowdy Tellez. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Huascari Noah.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike. You know him, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, that slider bearing into your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you off, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor. Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1. Taylor checks his swing. Now it appealed to first, and he went around. That's ruled the swing. Ground ball, Olsen. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Henry Davis.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. 1 for 2. And that one
that's
missing
down.
low. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. A little bit low.
Down.
On the ground to third. Slings it across, and the Pirates go 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here in Atlanta, and now David Fletcher.
Not shortstop. David Fletcher.
The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. And it skips in the dirt.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. It's a double.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Pitch misses there. 1-0. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. That's outside. Now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2.
And he deals. Strike 3, got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ronald Acuna Jr. Next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. Hard liner. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So digging in, Ozzie Albies.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And that one fouled off.
1-1.
Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, they almost got him on the previous pitch and pretty much squared him up right there. Gotta wonder what's going on if you're on the other side of the field.
Here's Matt Olson. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
A little up front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Caught him looking for the K.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Here's Johnson.
He's done the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez.
Second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
And a pitch. That one misses. Ball 1.
1 ball. No strike.
In there at the knees. And the righty deals. Outside low. And that's ball 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Roansy Contreras hitting on deck circle. Johnson fires. In for a strike, and the count's full.
Oh boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Number 19. Big spot for him here. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Righty to the plate. On the ground, 2 ball. Fired to second. Relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So the batting order turns over. Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Outside. And that is ball one. Pickoff throw. Aguero back on a dive. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Throws to first in time. Out number 3. So one left for Pittsburgh. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Barucki.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Austin Riley now at the plate, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. As the lefty gets to work. First pitch swinging.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. And that's in the dirt. And now the lefty. Got him swinging. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Zips it to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud.
No.
That one missed. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering in there for a strike.
One ball,
Going to count 1-2.
strikes.
And another ball. Base hit, and that extends the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Jared Kelvin next up for the Braves. Late with the swing there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And now 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking. That ends the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And a pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike. The 0-1. And that's down and away. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
And you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Misses off the inside. They're now 3-1. O'Neal Cruz next to bat for the Bucks. To the right side, Albies tosses to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Now he steps off. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Ground ball right side. Goes to second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. We are tied 2-2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Colin Holderman.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And now the shortstop, David Fletcher.
The shortstop, David Fletcher.
And a pitch. Not
1-0.
close with that one. Ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Bednar also getting ready. Not even close there. And it's 2-0. Out to short, Aguero. Zips it across, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Adam Duvall. And this is a big at bat in this ball game.
Ball,
And that's
no.
downstairs and outside.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
2-0 to count.
Inside, just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck for Atlanta. And he
Ball
walked
4.
him.
Take your base.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So a change being made at first base. Braves going with a pinch runner. Forrest Wall. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Known for his late inning heroics. And that one hit to first. And foul ball. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
0-2. Ball.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, safe.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Wouldn't chase that time. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Across is the winning run, and the Braves walk it off and win it 3-2.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final ice score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Our paid attendance at Truist Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.